I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How is that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I would like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams.
Reason and accountability.
The voice of reason. Hey, what uppers? The voice of reason, ZoWilliams, has returned to Hot Button Radio. Yeah. Now, you guys already know how this show goes, but for those who don't know, maybe this is your first go around. Let me tell you what we do. We do relationships, right? Relationship topics, right? And we really go for the hard ones. We really go for the deep ones, the philosophical, psychological, ideological topics that a lot of people are afraid to confront, but we aren't. I mean, I think it's important that we have these topics, these conversations, these discussions. It's like a relationship fireside chat. I encourage and really, kind of push, for the callers to participate, because this is a caller-driven show. Your opinion renders mine moot. This is about your voice. We want to hear what you think. The speaker is unimportant. I don't know where that voice came from. I don't know. It just kind of showed up. Listen. The number to dial to participate is 323-230-4445. 323-230-4445. I think. Right? So I'm going to give out two numbers, 844-55-1, 844-55-1. This is highly unprofessional. But until we reconcile the phone line issue, I'm going to give out two numbers. I want you to try both of them, 844-55-1, 844-55-1, or 323-230-4445. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying it's so ugly. Whitney pointed it out one day, and 45, it kind of just stuck. So, let me do this. I got a couple of pieces of business to take care of. Go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and purchase a copy of my relationship book. It's hot. It's on fire. It's in the top 100 on Kindle, right? The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship, authored by me. So if I wrote it, there are some mistakes in it. But it's a good book. A lot of people are really enjoying the work. I'm getting a lot of positive reviews on Kindle, AmazonKindle.com. So if you're a digital book reader, go to Amazon.com, and get the Kindle version of The Relationship Dismount by Renard ZoWilliams, right? How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Or if you're an iPhone user, of course you can get it in the iBooks format. Or if you want a physical copy of the book, all you got to do is go to IamZoWilliams.com, click shop, and I will autograph sign a copy for you and mail it out tomorrow. IamZoWilliams.com. Okay, so here's the flip side of that. On the 29th, well, I got two events I'm going to be at. On the 23rd, I'm going to be in Sacramento, sitting on a panel, dealing with some young kids, right? Coaching, mentoring, and providing a positive example for some youngsters. I'm going to be there on the 23rd. I forgot the facility and where and the time, but don't worry. If you follow me on social media, at ZoWilliams on Twitter, at Mr. ZoWhat on Instagram. If you follow me in these places and spaces, Facebook, ZoWilliams, yo, I'm posting it up so you guys can see. On the 23rd, I'll be in Sacramento. On the 29th, I will be at Kentucky State University, 6 p.m., doing a lecture on how men can write their own narrative, what it means to be a man, what is manhood in the new millennium. It's going to be a crazy, crazy discussion. I'm doing a speech and a lecture or whatever. It's going to be dope. So, also, if there's anybody out there looking for personal life coaching, hey, I'm a certified life coach. Certifeezy. Call me. Or no, go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com. Fill out the questionnaire, and I'll hit you back with instructions on how to set up your coaching session. Now that all of that is out of the way, it's Wednesday, hump day. Let's get active. Hey, what's the hypest record you got for me right now? What is the hypest record that represents we almost done with this damn week? What is the hypest record you got for me right now? Right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah.
I see your girl post a bill, so I hit her in the deal. All right, yeah, I see him. Yeah, this your man, I hate to be him. It goes down in the deal.
Now listen, that's DJ Julian Ramirez on the ones and twos. I asked for the hypest record, and he put me to sleep. It go down in the deal. It go down in the deal. It go down in the deal. Hey, have you guys ever noticed the new music today is just hella syrupy? Damn. What? I mean, I guess that suffices for hype today. Veronica Conway has just joined the conversation. VC, what was a hype record back in our day? We about to date ourselves.
Back in our day? Which part of our day? Do you mean like young day, like teenage day? Which
Jesus,
day?
now we sound like the ancient of days. I mean, Jesus, can you not make us sound any older?
I know, it's tragic, isn't it? I don't know. I was such a house music girl because I came of age in like when there was in the scene of raves. Yeah. So anything that was like house music that had some deep bass, I was all about it.
Oh, now he wants to get hype. There were a lot of people who are ready to exit Wednesday and head into Thursday and Friday feeling like they've accomplished something, and then they went to sleep in the DM. Right? This is what I want. Let's find a record real quick to get them hype right now. I don't know what record that is. Let's see. Let's dedicate a record to, hey, what about I Got the Power? I bet you the DJ don't have it. One. He looked like he's 6 years old, though. He don't have it. I guarantee you. You see? He said, who is it by? Chill Rob G. Now, there's a CC, what is it? The CC Music Factory had a version. The CC Music Factory version is the weak one. But if you got that one, let's do it. Let's get 35 seconds of I Got the Power. We're trying to end the week on a high note. We're at the hump. Come on, man, it's Camel Day. Let's get it.
Back with the bass, pajamas live in effect, and I don't waste time. On the mic with a dope rhyme, jump to the
okay, I'm sorry. That was whack. That wasn't hype either. That was terrible. I forgot how terrible that record was. Okay, here we go. Let's go right now. Turn it up one more time for hypeness. Let's do it. All right, I'm old as fuck. It's cool. I'm old. We just can't get hype anymore. Geriatric hype. Geritol hype. That's all it is. All right, so let's do this.
Sad.
This is about to be crazy right now. I was trying to play Snap. Everybody's like, what's happening, man? DJ Dusty Nuts, they going in right now. On Twitter, they losing their mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get this topic together because, you know, I was developing this topic with a group of people on my Periscope. My Periscope is lit. Y'all should follow me on Periscope, ZoWilliams, because it's lit. We be turned up. Be some real conversations getting laid out on Periscope. So I have to give credit to where credit is due. The homeboy Ronan out of Indianapolis, I was throwing out ideas about insecurity and the genders, you know, insecurity among the genders. And Ronan he coined the show. We are going to be using this show for many years to come because of Ronan. The name of this damn show is TestRogen.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
TestRogen. What? Which gender is the most insecure? TestRogen. What the hell? Ronan, I think Ronan be on that high grade hydroponic.
Right?
This is genius, right? TestRogen.
It is very genius.
Because
brilliant.
The genders manifest insecurities differently.
Yes,
right? Do. And there is the notion that women got insecurity on lock. But when you start looking into testosterone-driven insecurities, shit start looking ugly than a mug.
It really does.
I mean, how many times do men just by default, they be like, oh, man, women, man, they're just emotional. Women can't lead because they're emotional. Can you imagine Hillary Clinton as the president of the United States on the rag? And Putin starts Putin, right? Putin starts Putin, and Hillary is on the rag. She might drop a bomb, right? Men default to women's instability and insecurity because of their emotional makeup. But what about the he-motional man? I'm he-motional. I can't even front. Somebody say something to me reckless, you're going to get an instantaneous response. It's been one of my weaknesses, one of my great downfalls, kind of like America and racism. That just came out so smooth, didn't it? Right. Just been one of my great shortcomings, you know? Is he emotional? Because some women like emotional men. Some women love dating drama. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm drama. I be trying to stay out of the way of women, too. I be looking at them like, you really don't want no parts of me. I'm Hurricane Negro. I'm going to come in and wreck your life. Don't do it.
Hurricane Negro. Hurricane Negro. Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
I'm just saying, right? So I want to know, what are the telltale signs of a bitch-made male? I can't call him a bitch-made man. And is being emotional by default bitch-made? And here's another question. Why doesn't the word coward ever apply to women? Has society coward-proofed women, thus making them less accountable? It's just, this is going to be a crazy show, man. I need to know, and I want to hear from women, right? Women can tell you 25 ways from Sunday what a bitch-made man look like. But then I come back and ask the question. Listen to this question, Veronica. Who spends more time in the mirror? This is in regards to the genders, right? Male and female. Who spends the most time looking in the mirror? Here's the caveat. Not looking at them at their reflection, but in the mirror, self-reflecting, looking at themselves inwardly. Who spends more time in an introspective space? Ugh, women, it's us. We both. We multitask. We look at our weave, our purse, it's matching our shoes, and we looking at our spirit. Fuck out of here. going against women being the most introspective? Veronica, what do you say?
Well, gosh, I'll just speak from the perspective of an entrepreneur who has
changed the world. Right.
Who founded the world's first black coaching organization, which means I had 250 coaches in my organization. I've trained over 1,000 coaches, so I not only know my business, I know the business of the coaches that I trained and have been in my organization. Right? So what you're really saying is who comes for more help. Right, I'm around a lot of thought leaders that are running big international, coaching consortiums. Who tends to come for more help around self-reflection? That it's hands down women. They tend to access help around their emotional life more than men do.
Or maybe there are more resources for them to access.
No, it's not that there are more. It's that somebody told me something once that I think is really interesting about relationships, and they said that women tend to put all their emotional eggs across many baskets.
Say more.
Right, so I can download my pain about my boyfriend over here and my shit about the job over here to my girlfriend.
Oh, compartmentalize. Right.
So we distribute our emotional eggs across many baskets, and most men tend to put all their emotional eggs in the basket of the woman.
Wow.
In other words, he doesn't go to his buddies. Sometimes, you go to your buddies and you talk real talk, right? But emotionally, women tend to scatter their emotional eggs around so they're always getting this sort of emotional feedback out there in the world. I don't think men do that as much.
Interesting. You don't think men compartmentalize as much as women? Because I think that's a problem when women do that.
I'm saying that they don't access assistance around emotional difficulty as much as women do. And I'm going to say that the data shows it, and it's been my direct observation across hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses, thousands of businesses.
Right.
That's my direct observation. And from being in this industry for 15 years, women tend to seek help more often than men. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the data.
Men aren't looking for the help. They just sit there and swelter in the bullshit. Right? Is that what you're saying? And because women seek help, just because you're seeking help, that doesn't necessarily mean you're introspective. You could be seeking help because
it means that you're in the investigation. It means that you're in the investigation.
I don't know. That was some sleight of hand, Veronica. That was some magic shit. That was some David Copperfield right there.
Absolutely not, though. I've been in this fucking business for 15 years. I know what I see out here, for sure.
I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. I need men to call in and disagree vehemently with Veronica on GP.
I mean, if y'all, just not general principle, right? Just because you can. Go right ahead.
Go ahead and say it, Veronica. Don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me. Because if you come for me, you're going to get exactly what you're looking for times 200. Tell them, Veronica.
Listen. I've been in the Black Negro coaching, self-development, improvement business for a decade and a half, and I know what I see is out here. And I've spoken with every major Black conference in America. I know who gets help. I see it every day.
Okay, let me do it this way.
It's rocket science.
Okay.
It's rocket science.
So if I take what you're saying right now, Veronica, you're really low-key saying women are more accountable than men. Because to seek help is to recognize and acknowledge that something is wrong and say, okay, I've done this. This is my problem. Let me go get help so I can fix it. Is that what you're saying? Are you really saying women are more accountable than men? Men, get to your phone lines.
I'm not judging it as accountable. I'm saying the data shows that women seek help more, whether it's counseling or coaching or Jesus or whatever. We tend to go for some kind of help because of the acknowledgement that there's a problem. That's just the truth. How many women have you heard that drag their men into counseling? Do you hear about a lot of men dragging their women into counseling? No. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Are women going to counseling to get a resolution or to be proven right? Yikes.
Zoe, I mean, there's a lot of
She's like, Zoe, fuck you, man.
I You just gotta try to straight up deny data because it doesn't fit your paradigm. This is the fucking data that's out there, dude. Why don't you just try to get with the data?
Oh my God. Are men becoming more insecure about their looks than women have been over the years? Yikes. That's ugly. That's an ugly question. Woo! Hey, today's topic, man, we're talking about which gender is the most insecure. TestRogen is today's topic. TestRogen. Get to your phone lines, 323-230-4445, 323-230-4445. Guess who just waltzed her non-accountable ass? No, I'm just kidding. Whitney Tabor, Team Tabor in the building. What up, Whit?
Ooh, what's good, man? Let me just tell you. Look, this is the super unofficial traffic report for Los Angeles and Hollywood. If you trying to get somewhere, you gonna be late. I'm just gonna let you know I was late, and I'm blaming it on traffic. Yes, I am. Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey.
You already know. I'm excited about this because there is a lot of bitch assness going on in these streets with these fellas. Let me tell you, I think y'all pluck your eyebrows more than us. You want to take more selfies in your shoes and your outfits with your homeboys in the club more than us. I'm sorry, fellas. Y'all are losing. And I mean, I just left Seattle too. I thought it was just a California thing, Southern California dudes.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to both you.
Come with it.
And motherfucking Veronica. Mm-hmm. You are not going to attack the brotherhood and say it's on us. Now, I'm going to say this right now, brothers.
Say it.
Y'all better not let Whitney and Veronica run roughshod all over y'all. Y'all better get to the phone lines right now, 323-230-4445. And don't let them talk this bullshit.
This is real. This is the realest BS you
gonna... data.
Boom.
I'm giving you data.
Listen, data can be manipulated.
That is not bullshit. That's bullshit.
Look, this is some live. Bullshit. This is an example. He had to go to the bathroom to check his makeup. He missing the phone lines.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We seeing it live on the air right now.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Let me just say this real quick. This is really going to tickle your little fancies. You women, I love tickling your fancies, by the way.
Oh my God.
As a matter of fact, let me digress a moment.
Oh, here we go. Right when I record it, right?
Whitney, is your fancy ticklish?
What is this? Look, it probably is, right? But the dudes out here ain't trying to tickle my fancy because they're too busy worrying about their lip gloss popping, okay?
Damn.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of...
Whitney going ham right now.
There's a lot of... crybaby, you ain't gonna call me back, type of fellas out in these streets y'all
cannot let Whitney and Veronica do this.
I'm just keeping it real.
But here's something that's going to tickle your fancy.
What is it?
Here's something right here. Do most men equate a woman's intelligence as a sign of masculinity?
Oh.
That's a great question.
Whitney?
I think, yes, men are more intimidated by a smart woman off top because she can make more money than him. She can tell his dumbass to go somewhere, and it hurts his little weenie.
It hurts his weenie.
I don't know what y'all's deal is with a woman making more money than you. You should be excited.
Hey, there are a lot of women out there
act like a female.
With hurt yonis that hurt weenies.
Oh my God.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm trying to connect the dots.
But you said hurt yonis, hurt weenies?
Yes.
Hurt weenies matter, damn it.
Hurt weenies matter out here in these streets.
Matter.
Oh, man.
So many things.
Oh, good times. But,
hey,
yeah.
Do most men think powerful women are masculine?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it true that testosterone levels are rising in powerful women and powerful women are demonstrating as more masculine? Are men right?
Yeah, absolutely. Women have become 100% more masculine. As you
Get your dude acting ass out of here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm out. Bye, y'all.
As you enter the workforce and you have to compete on, because understand that the workforce was designed for men. Like let's say the corporate workforce or office, that was designed initially for men. So, and women used to be secretaries when they first came back in. They were in subservient roles, right? So now you have women and unfortunately, it hasn't been recalibrated to include both the feminine and the masculine. Not really. And so a woman, by definition, is kind of compelled to go into a masculine posture just to compete in that way and in that terrain. And so, women are becoming more masculine because making money typically is a masculine activity.
Okay, so if women are more masculine, are women getting better at being dicks than men?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They throwing the bitch out the window and becoming dicks.
All right. Slapping with it. Hey.
They not getting fucked no more. They doing the fucking.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta do that. It's a good time.
This shit is turning homosexual all of a sudden.
Look, I got a story.
Speak on it, pimp.
I got a story. I went to game night last night with a bunch of friends, entertainment friends working in the industry. We're playing charades, right? We just said, let's split it up, men versus women, right?
Oh.
Dudes start piling. There's like 15 dudes against 6 girls now, but we're killing them.
A gangbang.
Relax.
Excuse me.
So we're killing them in charades on everything. We're killing them on movies. We're killing them on every topic. Animals, movies, whoop-de-whoop. The dudes start getting in their feelings because they losing to a bunch of girls. They want to play against sports. Now, these men said they won on the sports, obviously, and they started bagging on us and banging on us like, well, y'all can't win in sports. Well, yeah, you should win in sports because you're a man. And I feel like if we were going on like some makeup stuff or some girly stuff, y'all probably wouldn't beat us. But literally, they were like attacking us women because they were, well, we know more about sports than y'all, but we don't know anything else. Like, what? Like, you're mad because
wait a minute,
we're smarter than y'all?
If I'm understanding this.
Yes.
Whitney just said that women are by default smarter than men.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all motherfuckers don't call in right now and thwart all of this chicanery merchant.
Live.
Right, she's selling some bullshit now.
No, I got Snapchats and all that ready to show you this, and they were so mad. I was laughing like, oh, okay, your feelings hurt.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Come here.
Hold on 1 second. Veronica, do you agree with Whitney's assertion that women are more intelligent than men? I just need to hear it.
No, I think that men and women have different types of intelligence.
Way to go, baby.
If they are engaging in their lane. The problem today is that when a man engages in the female lane, it makes him less intelligent. And when a woman engages in the masculine lane, it makes her less intelligent because she's not activating the part of her intelligence that she is designed with and by. So I think you find the most brilliant men and women intelligent inside their lane. I think we've lost sight of that.
I got it. I can smoke a bag of that. You're basically saying a woman is greater than a man in that which is feminine. And a man is greater than a woman in that which is masculine.
Yeah,
I
like they should know about sports, obviously, and we should know about makeup.
Hold on, pimp.
That's exactly what I said in my story.
Wait.
But what I didn't like about the situation is the dudes got in their feelings and upset that they were losing to some girls.
But Whitney, there's more to masculinity than sports.
That's what I'm saying. So don't be mad that you guys are dumb as hell. Y'all can beat us. Oh, y'all don't know your capitals, bruh? You don't know your capitals. That's not my fault. Don't be mad at us. And we gave you guys 3 extra players. You had like 18 y'all against 3 girls.
Well, maybe you guys aren't smarter than us. You just have a better memory.
Well, maybe we can read more. Or something. I don't know. But they act, first off, that's beside the point. I don't care about the smart or none of that. My point is, why are you acting like crybaby bitches when you lost? You're acting like that's a female trait.
Because we're competitive. We don't like to lose, especially the soft, cuddly things that we insert our body into.
Ew.
What?
Well, we don't want you to when you act like a crybaby. Maybe we won't let you in because
listen,
I got to dry your tears first and fix your makeup before you even try to slide in.
I'm getting ready to hump this flesh pillow. I better not lose to a flesh pillow, buddy. Let me tell you that right now.
You gonna brag about winning in some sports, brothers? You need to step it up. Because I guarantee you, the dude who was crying around the most, I bet you I could beat him in a 3-point shootout. I'm just gonna say that too.
Why don't you make a little wager?
I'm not talking about you, Zoe. Go somewhere. I don't want to hurt Zoe's feelings, man.
Hey.
Shots fired. Hey.
Listen, we got callers on the line. You know how we do. I want to know, for once and for all, finally, who is the most insecure gender?
There's levels to this.
Today's topic is TestRogen. Oh, let's get these callers cracking. Let's go to Ronan, line 2.
Oh,
Indianapolis in the building. Let's start off strong, Kim.
Oh, here we go, Ronan.
Oh, yes. What's going on, family?
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, see, hey, what's happening, ladies? I see Whitney's got a 6-pack of bullshit brewing. That's what's up.
But I got a 6-pack, though. Hey!
Hey, well,
man.
In the topic today, I coined the phrase TestRogen because it's a socially engineered clusterfuck to where you're having today's women having dangly, hairy ovaries, and you're having guys who are extra emotional, or they're suffering from the Tevin Campbell syndrome, where they're out here, crying like Lenny Williams, very delicate dudes, have dewy dialogue, and, just saturated by nature. And it's fucking up everything. That's why I put TestRogen in there, because there's testicles there, but then it's a very pink fluid flowing in there.
So let me ask you.
Okay.
In your opinion, right, when we talk about insecurity and accountability, right, just tell me the truth. In your humble opinion, you're not biased. I know we're men. We're going to side with men. Yeah. But in your humble, honest, objective opinion, if you can be objective.
I can be objective.
Who is the most unaccountable gender? Who is the most insecure gender?
Overall. Okay. From what I've observed, and I've watched a lot of people and even seen things in real time, I've seen a lot of the ladies, sad to say, but the fellas are not that far off in different ways. As far as with the ladies, when it comes to looking in the mirror, self-reflection, accountability, things of that nature, there are many who falter, they just flunk out on that. When it comes to the egoic side, when it comes to certain guys who haven't been taught a sense of control about how to see things logically, male bitch asses is a very disgusting practice.
Listen, for all the bitch ass men out there,
yes,
we want to play a record.
Ooh, my jam.
Let's get busy, bitch assness.
Hey.
All you Tevin Campbell moisies, we got something for you. Turn it up, DJ. Let's go. Hey. How many moist towelettes is out there? Emotional asses. Okay, we coming back. We back.
We're back.
I'm sorry. We just had to have a Tevin Campbell moment real quick.
Yeah.
Woo! Listen, I'm just going to say this. Men trump women, like you said, with the ego. Women trump men with the irascible, unpredictable, ephemeral, not knowing what the fuck to do with themselves, unaccountability. I'm going to go
Emotional bipolarism.
Emotional bipolarism. I'm going right there. Okay. Love your dirty draws, but hate you over some dumb shit. We'll throw the whole relationship away over some dumb shit, but still be in love with you after throwing it away. Now, do you know exactly? Look at Whitney's face. She know I'm telling the truth.
Real shit.
Do y'all do that?
Yeah, you know, every once in a while you gotta just do some crazy shit. Yeah, man. I mean, you shake it up a little, you know? Come on. No,
Veronica, do y'all do that shit what I just explained? Do y'all do that?
I guess.
Okay, here comes. Okay, play. I need you to get the Star Trek soundtrack. You got some space shit. We got to get some Space Odyssey 2001 in this motherfucker for Veronica. Don't say nothing yet, Veronica, until I get your music together. You just hold on 1 second. We got to set the unicorn. Get some David Bowie. What was that crazy movie he was in where he was the wizard with the Muppets? Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth.
Get the Labyrinth record. We need some weird shit in the background for Veronica. Because I'm telling you right now, the average woman is not what Veronica is about to describe. It was Labyrinth. Just look up Labyrinth, man. Ooh. David Bowie. Pimp.
Yo, the Dance Magic Dance. That's my
Dance Magic Dance. Here we go. We about to get Veronica set up right now. Jam. She's about to give a dissertation on Jim Hensonism.
Shout out to David Bowie, bro. This is like the 80s magic.
Yep.
You remember it's a babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo. You do. Remind me it's the babe.
This is Veronica's music right now. All right, now bring it down so Veronica can speak. Tell us, Veronica, how are these fantasy-driven women, just tell us. Just respond to what I said earlier. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think, so let me say this and still be loved. When a woman is getting fucked right and she's getting made love to right, she tends to not experience a lot of these emotional highs and lows because she's actually connected with an energy field that keeps her stabilized emotionally. In other words, if she's dealing with a high enough sexual frequency, she can cry and burn off all that toxic up and down shit, and she's pretty emotionally stable. So if she's not emotionally stable, I'm going to say it's A, because she ain't doing her inner spiritual work and doing that work, but B, it's because the man in her life isn't necessarily giving her a high enough frequency from which she can burn off. And a lot of people don't even know that that's the job of sex. But the role of conscious lovemaking is for the man to help her burn off all the bullshit that's in her field. It's part of the way it should function. It just doesn't function like that.
Veronica?
Yes.
Before I respond to you.
Yes.
Your music will be played again. Turn it up.
All right. God. Bananas.
Rest in peace, David Bowie.
Yeah, man. What a great...
All right, let's come back. What Veronica so eloquently said, quite simply, is that a man is half responsible for everything that's wrong with a woman. That's what she said. Oh, yes, she did. You said it's two things. You name one, then you name the other. Typically, what's wrong with women. And the one thing was self-reflection, and the other thing was he ain't doing, if it's laying the dick right, seeding her with the right energy. So that's what you're telling me. Fix it now.
Listen. We got to understand that we have been misusing sex and sexual interaction for a long time because we have forgotten what the fuck it's actually meant for. And so for me to describe what needs to happen in the alchemy of yin and yang is simply, there's natural law. We can ignore it at our peril. That's just one half of natural law. She's got her responsibility too. But if somebody's got to take responsibility for the fact that this is how shit functions, and until we take responsibility for the fact, we will be dysfunctional. If we don't do that, then we'll continue to be dysfunctional. I don't care if men or women take responsibility for it. It'd be great if men could get it, but if y'all ain't going to get it, then we'll go somewhere else to get it. It's okay.
Oh, your arrogance blinds you.
Wow.
No.
Voda.
Teamwork, bro.
It's the way the shit works. It's
Teamwork.
the way
We've
it
now changed
functions.
Veronica's name to Voda.
Teamwork. What?
She is Voda.
What does this mean?
It's the
Veronica
way it
version
works.
of Yoda.
Oh, I get it.
She's Voda.
Get it.
No, Ronan stays.
It's the way it works.
Rational, you are not.
What did he say?
Rational, you are not. Oh, in a Yoda voice. Oh, I get it. You funny guys. Look at that. I get it.
I'm just saying, Veronica, you're proving my point. Women are not accountable. What can women stand on their own and say, this fucking hovel of a life I'm living is mine and mine alone?
They're accountable for raising the babies. They're
Boom.
accountable for raising most of the babies in our community, most of the time alone. You can't be totally unaccountable and do that.
Sexual irresponsibility, reproductive irresponsibility.
Y'all got
this. You still got babies though. They have to be raised if we're gonna live on a same fucking planet.
You shouldn't lay down with Big Tukey.
You got
I agree.
Big Tukey got the bullets, bro.
I agree.
He has the baby batter. She just got the oven. So there's come on, player.
Whitney, if you if you keep up with this porn lingo,
I'm just
shit, this nigga got the baby batter.
What do we? Well, sir, his semen also he inserted the semen in her. It's not like she hijacked this fool. Like, you better give me some kids you ain't gonna take care of because I'm gonna do it by myself. Because that sounds fun. No, so it said no woman ever.
Okay, which gender is the most honest? And I want to ask this question to everybody that's on the line right now, and Whitney in here with us. Which gender is the most honest about the train wreck that is their life?
You.
Wow.
I didn't.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Ronan. Ronan, answer that for me, man.
Speaking for myself, I believe some men are, because in sharing my history with respective women, I give them a fair opportunity to make an honest decision. Some will complain later, but again, it's like if you're self-realizing your truth, it can't be used as a weapon against you effectively. But there's a lot of ladies who still harbor some things, or even when you have self-realized penis, I guess, and you have sex, you tend to unleash something within them,
right?
Either that needs to be checked, or that they have great cardio from running from.
Oh,
she Olympics now. She gonna.
But see, this is why I introduced to you the whole conversation of a topic called Dusty Dick Radiation.
Ooh,
and Dusty Dick Radiation. Okay.
Hilarious.
That's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation. But still, it's like I see a lot more brothers like being honest with themselves, even if they have to be put in a situation to face themselves. When you have the same situation in a lot of ladies, they will run from it, they will deflect, they would just accountability dodgeball in most cases.
Accountability dodgeball.
I didn't do it.
Man, Ronan, we appreciate you for tuning in every week, man.
Yeah, Ronan.
This shit is crazy. TestRogen is today's topic.
TestRogen is hilarious. I'm just saying.
Good looking, brother.
I want to send a shout out to the Lords of Lavender. Kill yourself.
Ooh.
The Lords of Lavender. Kill yourself.
Like the actual scent, the flower? I love lavender. Hilarious.
Hey, thank you, brother. We appreciate it. We
Thanks,
got some
Ronan.
more callers on the line. Man, this show is crazy right now. Let me just do this right now. Would most men, now, if I say most in a sentence,
most.
The word most itself already tells you I'm not talking about everybody.
Right.
Some motherfuckers need to go back and go and do that English course again.
Saying,
don't be afraid.
I'm just
dust up on your English.
Just read a book.
Right? It's cool.
2016, it's cool to read books.
Dangling
guys.
participles and shit, they kind of cool.
It's so cool. Complete sentences.
Figure deals.
Just go to school. 2016.
Would most men prefer that their women just shut up and do as they're told?
Ugh. Please call in if you feel that way. And I want men to
be honest about it, because men be playing this. Listen, men are the biggest liars in relationship. Right?
All right.
First off, we lie with our behavior to get that pussy. Number one. Number two, when we got that pussy, in order to keep that pussy, we maintain charades and facades and placation. We do a lot of placating. Fuck, if I don't do this, I ain't gonna get the pussy. If I don't change the oil, the pussy ain't available. Fuck. Right? So it's a lot of placation on men's part. Not to say women ain't, masquerading around this motherfucker either.
I don't want to be wearing none of this stuff I'm wearing just so y'all try to change the oil.
I'm just saying, if men are honest, call in and tell the truth. Would most men prefer that their women just shut up and do as they're told? 323-230-4445. What I'm going to do real quick is take a quick break. Today's topic is TestRogen. A deeper look into which gender is the most insecure. We'll be back in 2.2 seconds to field more callers and get your opinion. The show is nothing without your voice. ZoWilliams, the voice of reason, is taking a quick break. I'll be back in 2.2. DJ!
Well, I'm turned up now.
Julian Ramirez.
I felt like I just crashed my brother's house party. I was
He
in there.
So cold. Julian, you are so cold.
That motherfucker turned up, right? Hey, Julian, man, I just want to get us through Wednesday on a high note.
There it is.
Julian Ramirez is helping us do that, man. Great mix. Great little mega mix for you up against you right there.
Yeah.
But guess what? This conversation ain't over. Y'all don't get to run up out of here like y'all winning or something. I stand on it. I'm standing on mine.
What you standing on?
Women, we can't stand. Men can't stand on women.
Don't stand on us.
Women have to stand on us.
Give me a piggyback.
Because if we had to stand on y'all,
I'm dropping you.
We wouldn't have a ground. Because I think women are the least dependable.
What?
Listen. We can't just fuck you. We gotta fuck your emotions and your sensibilities and your idiosyncrasies and all of that shit. And if we accidentally, we got almost like we gotta have 4 dicks. We gotta fuck 4 things, 4 aspects of you at the same time. Because if we miss fucking one of those things, y'all start second guessing the whole situation. And then building a reality to justify your exit, which was planned 8 months before you actually do it. I ain't fucking with y'all like that.
My thing is,
you got to keep women at the end of a 37-foot pole.
Everybody likes variety.
Or an 11-inch pole.
Why would you want 4 different girls in one? It's like buying. It's like what? No. Oh man.
Okay.
You get like a new chick every week. She's crazy today, so we got to deal with the crazy bit. Oh, she's sweet and cooking dinner. I love her. And then she a freak, but I don't know how many 4. I don't know what kind of 4 you picking, but.
Ronan said women are about as dependable as a blind watchdog.
Yeah, that's. Ronan just chill with them sneak disses. He be on the Twitter like, what? Sneak dissing.
Oh my God. Listen, I want to hear from ladies. I want to hear from everybody. I want y'all to call in and really expound on this question of TestRogen. I think women are highly attracted to TestRogen-heavy men.
Ooh. What's
y'all
his name?
can't really fuck with alphas because alphas going to do what they want to do when they want to do it with or without your consent. We gonna roll the way we roll, and it's whatever.
And you better tuck and roll with us or be out.
Most women today are so socially programmed that a good man gotta have estrogen in him because he's more manageable. He's more pliable. This is why most women, if you sit down and poll, and I don't mean poll, I mean if you polled. Most wives, they all say the same thing with regards to control over the relationship. I let him think he's in control, but I really control it. You can't really control an alpha, but you can control a TestRogen-driven man. Beta men are winning. The checkbook is the new equalizer. and he could damn near be straight up bisexual, and as long as he can provide for you, he's a catch.
Even some of those situations.
I hate to say that.
I've seen a couple situations where I'm like, he doesn't like girls, but he got a lot of money.
He's a buttaholic.
He's got this gorgeous thing on his arm. Like, like he don't want you. He wants your boyfriend on the side. Because she probably got a side dude, too. It's a whole hot mess of a situation.
We got a world of callers.
Let's get it in.
Let's get active, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to South Carolina to homie Jeff, line 4. Speak on it, pimp.
What up, Jeff?
What's up, Whitney? What's up, DC? What's up, my nigga Zoe?
What's happening, pimp?
What's up? Hey, I'm not wasting no time. I'm coming right at their neck, and I'm going to keep it brief, but I'm coming at their neck.
Come on with it.
First off, women, they live in fantasy land, dog. All they do, I asked my friends today, in a span of a year, do more things change or do more things stay the same? In a span of a year, what would be the answer? Well, to me, the obvious answer is that more things change, just given the natural nature of everything almost. They grow, they change. But women, y'all believe that we supposed to, if I have a bad day at work, I get in a car accident, and I come home to you, and I project what just happened to me, then you about ready to find another man because I'm not the way I was yesterday. Like, shit is crazy.
Nigga, you can't change without my permission. Fuck is wrong with you? How you just gonna leave the house as one person and come back as somebody else? Nigga, that behavior is reserved for me. Y'all know y'all like that.
My thing is, though, because look, you guys do this same exact thing. Is this a human nature type of situation? Because I guarantee you, if I come in and I marry this John, what's his name? John, Cowboy John right now, in 10 years, when these titties might be sitting on my lap and my face might be a little old and weathered, that's when... But dudes be bouncing out too. So don't come for me when you got in a car accident and your leg is broken, now you can't work. Yeah, bro, we got to feed these kids, so I got to go find somebody to help me. You ain't helping nothing, so I got to go. That's just thinking smart. That's just being responsible.
I think somebody said something very, very profound on Twitter. What's his name? Sirenathon or something like that? I think that's his name.
I don't know.
He says, true or false? I don't have my glasses. I need glasses, so I could be saying your name terrible right now. I could be hacking it. True or false? A man who argues with a woman doesn't realize he's arguing with her imagination. Fuck. Whitney had to laugh. And Veronica is over there laughing. She just too fucking high with her wings of Pegasus to even let it out. You know that is the truth. When a man is arguing with a woman, he doesn't realize he's arguing with her imagination. Veronica, speak to that truth.
Yeah, I think if you're dealing with a broken woman, absolutely. A broken woman who's not processed her emotions and her feelings and been clarified in some way so that she has some sanity about her. Yeah, you absolutely are. I mean, because she's irrational. That's absolutely true.
And you know what Veronica said? Let me tap into what Veronica said. Most of those women that Veronica just spoke about are the bad ones that y'all love the most. So don't come for the real ones like me and VC. Team Wit and VC over here today.
Well, I have to be honest. Because the women, well, they're women. They lack testicular fortitude. You guys don't have fortitude in you. So it's cool. So I'll defend the women because the women are too weak to do it themselves.
What happened?
So when we're talking about men that are on that bitch shit, if a man is gossiping like a woman, right? To me, a man that's gossiping shows insecurity, weakness. Because typically, when you look at gossiping is to discredit, defame, and get some type of upper hand on somebody. Nobody's ever really conveying the information like a news journalist when they're gossiping. I just thought you should know. That's how they frame it, right? I just thought you should be aware, right? But the reality of it is there's some intent behind the story being conveyed, especially the way the story is framed. So if a man is gossiping, he might as well start dating Caitlyn. Right? Right? He's a butt steward. I am the steward of your bunghole. I will protect it from all outsiders, except my insider. A little gossiping fruit booties. Now, a man that whines, right? I asked you women a question earlier about accountability. First off, you guys are not socialized to be accountable. How often do women hear from men, whether it's their father, grandfather, uncle, or don't worry, baby, it's okay. I'll take care of it. Y'all hear that shit way more than little boys hear it.
For sure. I can agree
what
with that.
We hear is, now, you're going to have to figure it out.
Stop crying.
Shut your mouth and
figure it out. Get her done.
You wasting time sitting here fucking with me, goddammit. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think women are socialized to be less accountable. And that shit trickles over in their relationships. And then they categorize a good man as one who saves them from themselves. Yikes. If you would just come and make it all better, I'll give you Yoni.
Wow. Shout out to Walt Disney for helping the mass yeah. Shout out to Walt Disney.
Veronica, I'm just saying, in general, you're going to, listen, I want you to, Veronica, when I envision Veronica, she's naked.
Of course.
She's on a fucking Pegasus.
Nice.
She's in the stratosphere.
Okay.
But she has on an oxygen mask.
Right. We don't need nobody passing out up there, VC. Right. We got you.
You feel me? Like she way up there.
Yeah.
I mean, do women really? Women have to.
I don't have.
Do we really have the luxury of not having in this day and age when we have to provide for ourselves and provide for children? Do you really think that we have the luxury of being rescued? I mean, sometimes we do. But do you think on the whole?
But how am I going to give? First of all, let's just look at the statistics of dudes who are actually doing something real with their lives, as far as, i.e., jobs, taking care of kids, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I feel like I know more women who are rescuing and saving dudes who are sleeping on their couch when she pays the rent. She takes care of the kids. She got 3 jobs.
When a woman is saving a dude, she's really not saving him.
She paying for his life?
No, she's a relationship broker.
Feeding him.
There is a dream in him that, she sees the potentiality of a dream she has to be fulfilled by him. She could give a fuck less about him.
So she's giving him an assist, though.
I'm just saying, the moment she comes into the realization that dream is not going to happen, that nigga is now worthless.
Bye.
She can't see that he's worthless when she's seeding into him because she's seeding into the dream. Mm-hmm. Now tell me I'm lying.
You ain't.
No, I ain't then shit. I'm just tired of playing with y'all right now.
But I'm saying, I ain't nobody saving nobody out here. Realistically, like if women were, my dad told me, look, this is what my dad said, quote, Don Tabor quote on top, everything. He said, my daughter is not spoiled. She gets everything she wants and nothing more. That's what my father said. But guess
that's what daddy's supposed to say.
That's what daddy's supposed to say. But guess what? When it was my turn to mow the lawn, that saying was out the window, and you better get your little girl ass outside and mow the lawn like your brothers do if you want your allowance.
I would have been a hella perv in your neighborhood.
Oh, my God.
If you was mowing the lawn, I would be sitting across the street with a lemonade stand.
And you're going to be
this shit happens every Thursday.
And then Don Tabor going to be sitting. Look, Lieutenant Don Tabor is sitting on the porch with his shotgun like, you looking at my only daughter player?
But I already set up my alibi, officer. I got a fucking lemonade stand out here.
And my pops is going to be like, oh, hi, officer. He know all the officers, so we good. Look, I'm trying to tell you, he a lieutenant in a prison. He ain't playing. So.
That's all right. It ain't illegal, officer, to see your daughter bent over, raking the yard. It's not illegal. You better tell her to put on a hoodie because them motherfuckers is out.
And look, hoodies was on, let me tell you. But I'm saying, I feel like VC is saying, I don't think there's like a 1%. The basketball wives, the only bitches getting saved. And they're the ones who are crazy, psychotic. The ones that you guys keep talking about, those are them.
Okay. Well, we've got some ladies on the line to maybe help you guys out. Because really, Team Virgo, Veronica, and Whitney, you motherfuckers are struggling.
Never.
Miss Lips, Phoenix, line 6. Holler at us, sweetheart. Hey. Miss Lips. Where you at?
She's out.
Okay.
She probably taking care of something. She had to go pick up this dude from the corner store because he ran out of gas.
Because she's that much closer. That much closer to the dream she invested in. So yeah, you hate that.
Look, I'm
that
dreaming.
Shit hurt. That punched her right in the stomach.
I'm dreaming he would get a job. I'm dreaming about that.
No, you dreaming about something way more than that.
She dreaming about him getting his life together.
How many times have you heard a woman say, "You promised"?
In the movie, a lot. In the movies, I see it a lot in the movies.
That's where you guys get your cues.
That's why I'm saying Walt Disney, go somewhere.
Let's get another woman in here. Line 5, Fantasia, Kentucky. Holler at us. Fantasia. Okay. No, they just scared. It's cool. I call them out.
Oh, you're trying to call us out.
I'm just saying. This is typical of women. Unavailable. Watch me go to a man right now. Line 2.
Y'all probably hung up on her.
Line 2, Hustle, Miami. Watch this.
What up, what up?
Bam.
Oh, man. Ladies, I need your help, ladies.
Proving my motherfucking point.
Ladies, call back. 323-230-4445. Call back. I need some help. They're getting crazy in here. I need some help.
Can't stand on women, man. I'm telling you. Speak on it. Hustle.
You know what it is, man. What's up with y'all first off? You know, what's up with you,
Happy
Veronica?
New Year. Happy New Year.
Hey, Hustle.
No doubt. So, obviously, this is a great topic, you know. But as I'm listening to y'all go back and forth on it, it gave me this idea for conditional accountability, right?
Speak on it.
When things are sweet, right? You know, women, they have no problem apologizing. Everything's cool. Oh, I'm sorry. They try to make it right. But the minute something ain't rainbows and sunshine, it's like they'll shoot you in the foot and then blame you for loading the gun. You know what I mean? It's like,
wow.
At the end of the day, I think we all need to practice unconditional responsibility. No matter what's going on, it speaks to your integrity. It's no matter the situation, you hold up your end. And then if the other person ain't holding up theirs, things don't shake out the way they should. You feel me?
Amen.
You know what? I like
Amen.
that.
Mm-hmm. Amen to
I like that. I like that. But I will say this. Stay with us, Hustle. Because I love it when Hustle contributes. He be contributing some hot fucking monkey lava. And I love it. Let me just say, I think women already practice conditional accountability and conditional responsibility. Because women tend to love men conditionally. They don't really love men unconditionally. They love their children unconditionally. Everything about a woman screams, you're on borrowed time. That's why we can't trust these motherfuckers, man. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm interested to hear opposing ideas on that. If your love is conditional, and that's the highest form of expression, which is love, if love is conditional, I know everything else about you is conditional too. Being in a relationship with a woman is like signing an ironclad contract. And the moment you breach that contract, no matter how small the infraction, that's your ass 8 months later.
But my thing is, hold on, but my thing is you guys are men, so signing contracts and honoring, isn't honor a huge deal when it comes to manly man stuff?
Shit.
So why don't you honor, you guys say that you know that this is how women act, so why don't you just honor her ironclad, whatever she want to say.
Here's the thing. When men falter on whatever our responsibility is, women tend to not go to the intent of why he faltered. They go to the end result behavior, typically. Bottom line is, this wasn't done, and that opened the door for satellite nigga number 200 to slip in.
Hilarious.
Am I bullshitting, Hustle? Speak on it.
No, I mean, I think it comes from setting the standard from day one. It's like, if you're giving these women the job description of accountability, then they're going to follow that. But if you lay it out from the beginning that, look, this is what you're responsible for, and you have to uphold your end of the bargain. Because I think that across society, women have been given the role of accountability. You understand what I mean by that? They've been given that. It's not necessarily that they innately want that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good word. So, of course, they're going to take it.
As Ronan would say, today is a case of ovarian fortitude deficit disorder.
Look, I don't know what you and Ronan, but y'all need to write a dictionary together or something like the Ronan Zodiac. I don't know what y'all want to call it.
I know.
Hey, Hustle, we appreciate you for tuning in, man. Thank you for chiming in and dropping that wisdom, man.
Thank you, Hustle.
We got more. We got more.
We got more.
But before we go there, I got to get one more session with the homie, Julian Ramirez. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Man, this was a great pickup.
Great.
Julian Ramirez.
He's been hiding, bro.
I mean, he was just a little boy when his uncle was killing people. You know, Richard Ramirez, devil worshiper, murderer.
Damn, you know his whole, that's your homie?
I mean, shit, it was a hillside strangler. Los Angeles.
Turn up.
Who would have thought his fourth nephew removed would grow up to be an amazing DJ?
Killing it.
He's killing the game right now.
He even scratch. He know what he doing.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I feel strange.
I'm a connoisseur of DJs, and sir, you are doing your thing.
He's doing his thing, man. And it's fun, man, because, you know, it gives people a second to reset. Let me just say, tell the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm polling you right now.
Polling.
Call me and let me know. 323-230-4445. Let me know. I'm polling you on this. The type of conversations that we have here on The Voice of Reason and the way they're designed. Yeah, we have these conversations with our homies. We might have these conversations in a barbershop. We may have them with our girlfriends. But to be able to come and really speak on this broad platform and speak truthfully, honestly, with candor, with verve, I think it's cathartic. You know, I think it's cathartic because we some shut-in motherfuckers in our relationship.
Legit.
You feel me? Like, those relationships where you looking at him and she looking at you and y'all like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's some real shit that need to be said and it doesn't get said for whatever reason, right? How many excuses have you made to not have the conversation that needs to be had?
So many.
How long have you stayed in a relationship because you refused, right, to confront what needed to be confronted, to deal with what needed to be dealt with, not only with your partner, but firstly, with you?
Too long.
So we try to have these conversations, right? We try to frame it up for you to be like, gosh, that's how I can say it. This is how I can present this particular issue. Mm-hmm. Listen, the reason why I did this show, and it's crazy, a sister just emailed me on my app. I'm not going to read her story, but she emailed me. She's young, you know, in her mid to late 20s. She's young, dating a brother, and just in a bad spot. And you know, when you're in a bad spot in a relationship, it's almost like you're moving at high speed nowhere. And that is the most annoying sensation. It's like you've got momentum for nothing. Like we doing something, but we not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. That is the worst feeling to feel when you're in a relationship. Meaning you don't have answers, you don't have tools, you don't really know, right? And that's why we do the show the way we do it. We ask all of these difficult questions, and we ask that the people call and be honest and candid about their own experiences. And like I said, I think it's cathartic. What do you think, Veronica?
I think it is cathartic. I think it's a great opportunity for people to get to the bottom of what it is the challenges are. I think that so much of healing comes from just letting it out of your mouth, letting it out of your throat, letting it out, because then you can disconnect from it in a way and get some perspective on it. So I think it's very important.
It's just like you can just lift the weight off your shoulders. Just having these conversations 3 times a week for me is like cathartic.
Let me tell you like this. I have a 16-year-old daughter. And I've just, since she was a baby, and she's a motherfucking ninja right now.
Yeah, she is.
She is a ninja with this shit. I mean, my son is a bad dude, but she way harder than he is. Girls typically, listen, if you give a woman some valuable ideological shit, some valuable spirit shit, she gonna take that and she gonna take it to the 10th or 12th degree
just way up
of where you at. She gonna be able to come back to you and go, see, here's the flaw in the shit you presented, Dad. Right? Dudes be like, and this is how I get pussy?
That's it. That's all they say.
You see what I'm saying?
That is it.
Like my son, he has a whole different vibe. He's like,
where the bitch is at?
He's like, let me just give you an example. I don't mean to put him out there. Let me just give you an example. This is his get down. He texted me at 2 a.m. one night. Was like, Dad, really quickly, what is the meaning or the definition for emotional enmeshment? And I was like, right, nigga, that's kind of heavy. What the fuck are you going through? So I was up, but I didn't respond.
Yeah.
So I could send like the vibe that I'm asleep.
Yeah. So
I could call and talk to his ass in the morning to get the 411 on what's happening. I'm like,
we gonna text this. We gotta talk.
Like, this nigga done caught feelings? What's going on? I got to counsel my boy. I got to save my boy. No. I call this fool, and he like, well, check this out, Dad. I needed to know the definition because I'm dealing with this new girl, and I want to put out front that you should not be attached to me.
You pimping.
Like, we gon' fuck, but that's it.
Ah, damn.
And I need to explain to them intelligently what happens when you're not aware of your feelings and emotions. I don't want you to be emotionally enmeshed in me at all. I was like, I've created a fucking
Jedi
relationship barracuda out of this bitch, right? So he's definitely on the dark side of shit, right?
Yeah.
He's a Sith.
That's funny.
My daughter, on the other hand, she's starting to see shit in more. He's like hella linear. This is how I use this to get pussy. Right? She's more contextual. Like, she's like, so typically men try to purchase us. I was like, yeah. She was like, well, what happens if a boy behaves in a way that I think is the way he's supposed to behave? Like, buys me a pizza or takes me to the movies. What then, Dad?
Yeah, Dad.
So I'm like, typically boys do shit for a result. So look at your brother. Oh, you mean like new?
Ooh,
so she knows New's whole shit. Yep. Like, she vets out the girls he's dealing with. I found that out later too. He goes to her like, hey. She'd be like, nah, nigga. She's ratchet.
Nah. Yeah.
She's ratchet.
No, for
Stop
sure.
It. Right? She is the secret little queen pin behind this whole movement. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These conversations are vital.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, fellas, here's a little secret tip for you guys out there listening in Radioland. No, a female who has older brothers like your daughter, like myself, we see it before you do it because we watched our brothers do all of it. And we're like, no. Seen that one? Oh, you tried that? That's funny. My brother did that in 8th grade. Didn't work then.
Or,
you know?
Or a cold-ass Jedi daddy named Zoda.
Boom. Pops.
I be giving her the science.
Oh, yeah.
And she peep game. Like the other day, I was telling her about Janet Jackson. I said, Janet Jackson was just reported to have throat cancer.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Kind of sad.
She doesn't.
She doesn't?
Right?
She doesn't.
Yeah, but that's what it was reported.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know if it's true or not. I said, but there's only 2 ways to get throat cancer.
Oh, smart.
And my daughter was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She was like, well, what are the 2 ways, Dad? I said, prepare yourself, youngster. I said, smoking cigarettes or oral sex. She went, what?
Ew.
Oral sex? I was like, yeah, HPV. Yeah. She was like, no.
Bye. Never again. Never, ever.
She was like, this is, and then she goes the other way. I'm telling you, she's going to be a Darth Lord.
I'm trying to tell you.
I promise you. She's going to be Darth Maul, my daughter, right? She was like, and this is why I shame those who suck dick. She didn't say suck dick, but she was like, this is why I shame those who do that, Dad. I was like, well, don't shame anybody.
No, we shame
Hold on,
them.
darkness.
No, it does. It happens. I'm sorry.
Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's good, though. That's
These kids is crazy, man. You got to be careful how you program them because they take your shit and
to the nth
they
degree.
take it to
Let
the
me
next
tell you.
level, right?
Look, my dad, I think, told me the exact same thing, and college boy, a poor high school boyfriend didn't get anything cool from me. Let me tell you, I was like, get away from me. You've been here for 4 years, and bye. Get away from me, fool.
Listen, high school was a wonderful time for me.
Even college boyfriend barely got, man, this is hilarious.
I ain't going to tell you all the places I fucked at school. Jesus. All right, let's get Joe from Houston on line 4. Joe, get up in here, man.
Hey, Joe.
TestRogen, man.
Crazy.
Joe, I ain't talked to Joe in a minute. Joe, how you been?
What's happening?
I'm chilling. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I think it's socialization. You got socialized givers going with socialized takers, and men are being naive, thinking that they're going to give reciprocity, and women are being naive, thinking that we're not going to be apathetic to when they give, like it's worth more than we do or something. So I'm going to leave it at that.
Now, I can smoke a bag of that.
All right.
I can smoke a bag of that. Listen, the dichotomy of being a victim and independent is slowly coming to a grind. It's coming to a halt. You can't be like, help me. I'm a woman. I'm weaker. But nigga, give me your job. And pay me exactly what you get.
And more.
And more, right? you see what I'm saying? Those days, because at some point, somebody in the legislature is going to say, you know what? Women are equal to men in everything. But don't call on us. Because you got to remember, who gets saved first on a sinking boat?
Women and children.
Not if you get equality. Save your goddamn self.
Damn. I'm going to find me.
And if you get pushed out the way getting on the life raft, that's your ass.
They want
shark bait. At some point, the legislature's going to be like, equality, is that what you really want? Okay, we're going to put you on the equal playing field. Who dies more? Men. Typically because they put themselves in harm's way in the honor of women. Yikes. Equal playing field. You better beat that nigga off you yourself.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
All you motherfuckers better sign up for MMA in the 6th grade. Get ready. I'm telling you, you can't have it both ways. This is crazy. Guess who just called back into the show, Veronica? Our friend from Vegas. Do you remember?
Okay. Yeah.
I love Veronica. She's so fucking sexy. Say that shit again.
Hey, Veronica.
Oh shit, we didn't even intro him yet. Hey, what up, Andrew? Come on in, man.
He said, "Hey,
that shit
Veronica."
scared me.
I said,
I
"Veronica,
asked Veronica a question. Hey. Shit, Veronica, things done changed.
My whole life up. That just messed me up.
What up, Andrew? What's happening?
I found out that when we first get involved with a woman, you can use the force on her as much as you like.
I
can't hear.
What happened?
I don't know what the connection is when it comes every time.
I don't understand.
No,
every time he calls in.
No, it's breaking up. I think he said we can use the force on a woman.
I saw the Force Awakens.
I feel like we are are we on a spaceship? I don't know.
Listen, John, what's going on with the phone lines? Can you speak to the difficulty there?
Dude.
John.
Honestly, I think that's some Boost Mobile stuff right there. That was everyone else's call has been pretty clear. It might be that Vegas reception. I don't know what's going on out there.
It might be hot.
Yeah.
Shit. Try to call back, man. We'll see. Get in. What's the number? 323-230-4445.
4445.
Veronica.
Yes.
If there were two things you could change about men, right? Just two. What would you do to improve men? Men, I want you to call in and do the same thing for women. If there were two things you could do, if you could change two things about women to improve them, what would be the two things you would seek to change? Go, Veronica.
I would say that. This is going to sound weird. It's funny that you're asking. I would change their fundamental insecurity. And what I mean by that is, I've put a lot of things to the test with men, like with alpha men, beta. I put a lot of things to the test, the real test. We have real emotional conversations in my world about real stuff. And so I would say that here's what I observe. Is that I think that if men were more emotionally honest, in other words, more honest about their own feelings and emotions, then they wouldn't be driving all those feelings and emotions underground, which turns into bitch energy. When men are like cool with their feelings and can express them and be kind of out loud about them, not in some lame way, but just in some direct way as a human being, then they tend to not drive that stuff underground and then try to control you with it. Wow. Right? So I find that men that try to be controlling, it's because they haven't really reconciled themselves with how they really feel about things. They're not in touch with that side of themselves. And so then they try to control you with it. And so I just, delete. And it's sneakier and it's kind of more, it's less obvious in men because I think that men tend to play that masculine role. So it's less obvious when they're not emotionally in tune. It's not, unless you're really listening for it and can really pick up on it, it's hard. So I would say that. And I would say as a corollary, the need to control and the need to, I think
no one's more controlling than women.
Well, I hear you. You asked me the question.
I know, but
right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
No one's more controlling than women, Jesus.
So I think that both sexes, but especially in the black community, I think that we have unrealistic burdens. I think women have the unrealistic burden of raising families. I think men have the unrealistic burden, given our society, of trying to be providers to those families. It's unrealistic in some ways for both genders. And so I think that what happens is that when people feel powerless on either gender side, then we try to control shit. And so I would just say that the biggest dysfunction that I observe in men, directly and indirectly, because of my business, that I'm in the business of healing people, is that need to try to control women and to control femininity so that it can feel more powerful. And believe me, if you want to put it to the test, you just tell a man that loves you that you want to engage with more than somebody other than him, and it'll get put to the test in a heartbeat.
Okay, so my computer just broke when you said that. My mental man computer broke.
Ah, that's hilarious.
It was a short circuit. Phone lines are going bananas right now. 2 things you could change about women. Men, call us right now, 323-230-4445. 2 things you can change about women. Or men, women.
Yep.
323-230-4445. Women, if you wanted to change 2 things about men, what would you do? What would you change? And these changes have to improve men. They can't fuck us up even further.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Crazy. Look at the phone lines. What's going on? Let me get this line right here. Line 4. People are calling like crazy. Who is this? Where are you calling from? Voice of reason.
The resident anti-hero is back.
Ronan, what up?
Yeah. Oh, God, look at this evil laugh.
Speak on it, Ronan.
2 things I would change. I'd say ovarian fortitude and emotional mastery.
Say more. Go deeper.
Yeah, you get the fancy.
The ovarian fortitude is like when she feels something. A lot more men would respect her if she stood on her ground instead of hide behind herself or whatever wall she wants to throw up. And emotional mastery, I would say, like, whatever she feels, again, she needs to stand on it, but she needs to face it within herself, as well as we have to weather that storm as well. So, just as we've seen on today, there are many opportunities for them to speak on it, and you heard crickets farting.
Crickets farting. And we know they're there.
Crickets are there?
Because we see, the women. We see you on Twitter. We see you on Instagram. I be getting the DMs.
It goes down, I heard, in the DMs.
It goes down in the DMs.
I heard.
These phone lines are crazy. You telling me none of these phone lines are active? God damn it, Bobby. Yeah. You fix these phone lines and you get them going now. I'm sorry. They're just flashing like Christmas lights right now.
I mean, the thing is, like, we aspire to learn from who we're with. Like when a guy's with a chick and he's really feeling her, he wants to know what's really good with her, how she functions, everything, to make everything work in order. Because in many ways, we tend to like a sense of order. But when you're always changing the playbook, when you're doing the wildcat formation, really it should be simple.
But that's the thing is life is not A, B, C, D. Sometimes it gets mixed up, and we all know that as human beings. So
then you should have never said the pussy was mine when I was in it.
What? No, come on now. Think about it. Like people, like all of us have been saying people change, things change, whoop-de-whoop. So y'all are mad that women aren't A, B, C, D like you thought that she would be? Like, come on. That don't make sense.
No, it's not. What I'm saying is, it's not that she sit there as simple or complex as we tend to think.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, she overcomplicates herself in the most simplest of things.
Wow.
Unnecessarily.
I get it.
So if
you
it's
can smoke
like
that, can't you?
I'll take a one hit. I'll hit a hit.
It could be a simple conversation, and then, like, look, we're trying to speak English here. Like, I'm trying to learn your love language. You're trying to bring Sanskrit and Mandarin in the conversation. It doesn't work.
I feel it. That makes sense.
It doesn't fucking work.
You trying to bring cuneiform into the language. Like, what?
I was like, wait a minute. I said, look, you feel a certain way. You need to communicate something. That way, you feel understood and appreciated, and then there's some sense of balance there. But it seems like there has to be this emotional kung fu going on. It is retarded. Don't get it.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for chiming, man. This shit is crazy. Oh, Veronica, did you agree with anything Ronan had to say?
Sure, absolutely.
I thought he was quite intelligent in his articulation of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, John, we're hearing the buzzy. Yeah. Thank you, Whitney, for engineering.
Do my thing, man.
Whitney's awesome.
This is why. Y'all just got
These phones are kicking John's ass. These phones are
poor guy.
Whooping his fucking ass.
He needs about 6 more arms. He's
octopus lines.
Right?
Hey, let me tell you right now. Right now, I'm feeling some type of way. Before I get to these phone lines, let's take a quick break. This record right here is going to speak to everything we need to talk about. Julian Ramirez, take us there, bro. I'm sorry. When the DJ plays a great record, I tend to just need to get about 30 seconds, 40 seconds of it to kind of clear my palate. It's like swishing around a A gulp of wine.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
A gulp of wine.
He is amazing.
Ah, even. Let's go to Kentucky. Fantasia, line 2. There's a lady on the phone.
There's a lady on the phone.
Let's make it quick, Fantasia. We're at the end of the show, but I want to get your voice in here. What's up, baby?
Very much. I actually missed a little bit of the show, but as far as what I was hearing in the first part of it, I definitely think that men are more insecure and also more controlling at times. Now, don't get me wrong. I can be a little controlling, but I feel like men feel the need to have that control all the time. All the time.
Okay, I'm being controlled.
I'm trying to control Zoe as we speak because he ain't letting you talk.
Well, Zoe needs some control in his life.
I'm not up to that
you think
challenge.
You control me, baby?
We're about 15 of us.
You think you control me, sugar bear?
We need to put a little team together. So.
Yeah, we need a team.
You understand? You're going to have to triple team me, big man.
Oh, my.
Oh, God.
My.
God damn it. I'm a wild lemur in the realest sense, God damn it.
He's the king of the wild lemurs.
I like to move it. I like to groove it.
That is Zoe right there.
I love it. Thank you for the call, sweetheart. It's good to hear your voice. Call us anytime. Who else we got? What time is it right now? Let me make sure
It's game time.
I got another caller in. Let's get Terp. Wyatt Earp's little cousin Terp from Texas, line 6. What up, Terp?
Terpin' in Texas.
That's
Trip. Oh, it's Trip.
It's Trip. Hey, what's up, Trippin' Crippin'?
Trip.
Speak on it, Crip.
Tip, Trip.
You know what I'm saying? What I wanted to say was, I just wish that women would get back to loving us as warriors. Because if you had a warrior out here, because that's why they say why we controlling, because we the only ones that really know and see the hurt from this beast, like he put it down on us. And sometimes women lose sight of that because they giving a lot of things, pretty diamonds, nice little car, child support, checks, food stamps, you know what I'm saying? And they forget that we at war. And so when the man grab her and be like, hey, look at here, you know what I'm saying? We got a battle to fight. If they could fall in love with that again, I think we'd be done overnight. And the second thing I want to say is that if women could market their commodity, which is women, which is the gossip, we would have a revolution overnight because y'all could go to the hair shop and the white man wouldn't even know what we were saying because y'all know how to gossip it out. Y'all get the word out. We're attacking on Thursday. Nobody would know.
There it is. That's a good plan.
Word.
That's a great plan of attack.
Commodity. Women have so many things that are commodities that they don't even know. If they could take control of it, overnight this would be over. You know what I'm saying? But we need the women to come on, and I beg women all the time, even in my streets down here in Texas. We waiting on y'all because they use y'all as leverage. They got a nuclear bomb pointing at you, and you don't know it. And until you come with us, we can't even fight for you because it's too much leverage. They'll just go kill y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't come with us in this fight, like, go to the Zulu land and just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We going to be in the same position as always.
Wow, that was our last caller of the day, man. Let me just say, Trip, thank you so much, man, for taking the time.
That was good, Trip.
Listen,
He took us on a trip.
I hope we rattled your cage. Insecurity is not a respecter of gender. Insecurity manifests itself everywhere. But how does it manifest in you? What is your brand, your flavor of insecurity? Until you find out what your insecurity tastes like, you can't taste test somebody else's insecurity and judge it as bitter, sweet, or sour, or savory. You can't do it. You got to find out what your flavor of insecurity is. And once you have a better grasp on who and what you are, then you'll be able to interface with other people from a different vibration that is centered in authenticity. I'm ZoWilliams, and I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit. Veronica, where can they find you, sweetheart?
You can find me at veronicaconway.com, at blackmastery.com, and you can grab your free copy of The Black Paper, which is my manifesto, at theblackpaper.com.
I love it. Whitney?
What's good, guys? You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Miss Tabor. That's Taber. Also, if you're in the Los Angeles area tonight, I will be playing basketball in a Celebrity Women in Entertainment game at the Lake Street Community Center in Los Angeles. So if y'all are around, I would love your support because I ain't played in a while, so you know. It might be a little funny to watch, but I'm excited. So, yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Listen, again, go to IamZoWilliams.com and purchase your copy of The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. We appreciate you guys tuning in and having fun with us tonight. Hopefully we made Wednesday, hump day, an easier transition. You know we'll be back Friday to end the week. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys Friday. Thanks again for tuning in to the Voice of Reason Hot Button Radio. Deuces.